Hello, you say. What are we going to do today? I dunno, says Ron. You suggest going to the library. You just want to go to the library because you're a big nerd, says Ron. Whoa, okay Ron. 1,000 websites come up. You look at a few. None of them are accurate. Most of them are silly and stupid. One has a comment section that's more enlightening, unfortunately. The only comment simply says, "Screw you." Elam walks into your home and it's a letter from the king. The letter reads, "Greetings Mason. I know you are having a break from your monster hunting job, but this is important. Hui at hoywa wodskl jaj kichik cbjas cake." Whoa, what the fuck? Let's see, this one is called sobbing in the corner while your head tries to explode, the clerk says, pouring you another glass. It's my favorite. You fire your revolver at SpongeBob. You fire your revolver, shooting a bullet directly at SpongeBob. He smiles and pops out from under the table. "Ha ha. You thought you got me that time, did you?" he says. You fire again. You fire again, but this time at his leg. He lets out a pain scream and falls to the ground. "You've got to be kidding me," he whimpers. You finish off SpongeBob. You raise your shotgun, pointing it at SpongeBob's head. He looks up at you, fear clear in his eyes. "Please, I'm no threat. I just wanna go home," he says. You say, "Me too," and fire at SpongeBob's face. You fire, killing him. His head is blown into pieces on impact. Goodbye, little sponge. Top 10 pickup lines, Halloween edition. 1. I'm no psycho, but a lot of goths stare at you. You take a cigarette out of your leather backpack and light it with a black cigarette. You stare into the void. You see nothing, but you hear God's voice. "Bust a nut, my son," he says. You say, "Computer, why the actual heck does a science shuttle have a goddamn nuke?" The mission type determines the equipment needed. What the hell kind of logic is that? Why do we have a nuke? What kind of missions calls for a nuke? Research and destroy. What? Me, I'm going to play a serious adventure campaign this time. Also me. You notice that Grant is fastidiously cleaning his rainbow over the campfire. His quiver, which is full of small, metal bolts, is sitting on the ground beside him. You say you're good at rubbing that rainbow, Grant. He gives you a grin, "I'm the best." He stops polishing the rainbow and walks over to you. He sits beside you on the bed and looks into your eyes. He leans in and whispers, "I'm really good at other things, too." Fuck, I did it again. You are in a pitch meeting for new inventions. You and other inventors sit in a circle, each taking turns to talk about their new invention. One man stands up and reveals his new product called "How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?" The man talks about his invention. It works by sticking a long piece of wood into the air and dropping it on the head of your enemy. The inventors begin arguing over who should get the patent. A woman steps forward with a tear in her eye. "My invention is different. It's a chair." "Bitch please." You see the captain in the distance, and you know his dreaded name. Napoleon Bonner-fucking-Claus. What? She stares back at you, a devilish grin forming on her face. "Come with me," she says. The what? An elderly man walks up to you. He says, "I am the town elder. I am one of the only survivors of Lysandereth's attack." You see his house on fire. He says, "I have lost everything. My house is all I have left." About that. What's it like to be a firebender? Aang asks. You stand in one place and feel the heat course through your body. It's a wonderful, warm feeling. That sounds nice. Does it hurt when you get burned? You say not at all. I could stand on top of a campfire and feel only pleasant warmth. Yukadong asks. Yeah, you say, confused that he doesn't know this. Firebenders can't be burned. Really? That's Kokulong says. I wish I was a firebender. Why? Just so you could stand on top of campfires without feeling pain? No. So I could burn the Fire Nation down to the ground. Holy shit. Rosa sits next to you on one of the benches. She seems nervous for some reason. You say, what's up, something bugging you? I have a confession to make, she says. Oh, you ask? You're not sure where she's going with this. I'm not a virgin anymore, she confesses. You say congrats. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information. What I'm trying to say is, I've never had, you know, with a human, she says. You say bitch what? He grabs a triangular object. What's this, he asks. That's a geodesic sphere, you say. It's a little toy I like to fiddle with. You can roll it down a slope, and it'll roll up again. Okay, he says, placing it in his pocket. Hey, you say. That's mine. Maybe in your world, he answers. In my world, I just took something that isn't mine. The fuck, dude? She yells at the hospital staff to stop the procedure, but it's too late. The nurse has already given her the general anesthetic and knocked her out. You make a small cut on her belly button and pull up the skin. You say, wait, what operation are we performing again? The surgeon looks at you, clearly confused. A C-section, he says. Oh, what the hell, let's perform an abortion instead, you say. The doctor nods and begins making the cut. Jesus Christ, i.e. You have a surreal, disturbing dream about a Teletubby named Tinky Winky. It is purple and carries a handbag. Tinky Winky, hello. How are you doing? You, what do you want? Tinky Winky, oh, nothing. I'm just here to watch you fail at life. That's what Teletubbies do, you know? Whoa there, big boy. That'll be $49.95, please. You hand her a 20. Keep the change. Speech 100. I have really wonderful news, the girl suddenly beams, turning to him fully. What, he asks, confused. Me and Papa are getting married, Hannah smiles. You say Gwen, I just realized this, but I don't actually know how old you are. How old are you? She thinks for a moment. Well, I had my last birthday when I was 6, so I'll be 18 soon. Why? No. You are Dave Simmer, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you see a flash before your eyes and then, nothing. Apparently, you were killed by a deer. Shit,